Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lyric. It's been a hot minute since I filmed a video for you guys, but I figured better late than never. So today I'm going to be giving you like a really massive book haul of all of the books that I've accumulated over winter break. I'm a freshman in college. I'm an English major, and so naturally I accumulated a lot of books when I was home over break, whether they were Christmas gifts, or I bought them secondhand, or I bought them new from like gift cards and stuff that I got for Christmas. So I have quite the haul for you guys. So I have this big stack, and then I have this big stack. So if you can just see, that's all of the books. My room is very messy, but yeah. So this is honestly gonna go in like no particular order, just like in the order that they're in on the piles. So yeah, let's just get started. The first book I'm going to show you guys is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. I've read a lot of Rainbow Rowell in my day, but I haven't read this one yet, and I'm actually currently working on writing my own romance novel. It's like one of the goals that I have for 2022 is to finish my novel that I have an idea for. In order to like write a good romance novel, I want to read a bunch of romance novels throughout the year to like get inspiration and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of romances in this haul, but the first one is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. Most of these I don't know a bunch about. I try to go into books pretty blind, so like I don't really look at the synopsis or anything of books beforehand, just because I think it's easier to go in blind. So yeah, but Landline by Rainbow Rowell. The next one I'm going to show in a particular order because I got the first two books of the Brown Sisters trilogy. So I have Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Oh, I don't have the second one in order. I just have them. So I have Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and I have Act Your Age, Eve Brown. This one's technically the first one, and this one's technically the third one. So I don't have, take a hint, Danny Brown, but I'll either get it from the library or I'll read them out of order. Sue me. But I'm very excited for these because I hear so much about these all of the time. So super excited, hoping that these do not disappoint because I've hyped them up a lot in my brain. Another book that I have hyped up a punch is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've seen this book all over TikTok and BookTube, and I read People Leave Me on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars. And I heard that this one is better, so very excited for this. The next book I got is a gift that I got for Christmas from my grandma, and it is Punching the Air. I don't really know what this is about. I think it's a book that is like about like a black man in high school, a young black man, and it's told through his poetry. I don't really know what it's about, but my grandma gave it to me because she said I might enjoy it. And I'm also taking an African American literature course this coming semester, so she says that this might be on my reading list, but I don't have my syllabus yet, so we really don't know. The next few books I got, I thrifted both of them, excuse me, but they're by the same author, Frederick Bachman. I've heard a ton about this author, specifically from my grandma. She loves him, so I thought I'd pick up these two books. So I got A Man Called Uwe. I've heard this man's name pronounced a bajillion different ways, but I got A Man Called Ove. My grandma said that this book is super funny, so I'm excited to read it. And then I also got My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry, also by Frederick Bachman. My partner says that this book is really good, so they have good taste, so I'm just gonna trust them on this one. Speaking of good taste, this is a book that both my partner and their friend said that I desperately needed to read. I also knew that I desperately needed to read this book based off of like BookTube and Book Talk, and also like my bookish friends in my life have constantly been talking about this book, and I haven't picked it up yet because I'm scared. But this is gonna be the year that I finally read it because I bought it, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. A little scared to get into this because I'm not usually a fantasy person, but we're gonna give it a go. So very excited. Next, we have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I would not be an English major if I didn't have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I haven't read it yet. I've read Northanger Abbey by her and loved it, so I can only imagine how much I'll love Pride and Prejudice. And yeah, I got this really gorgeous copy at Barnes & Noble that I love a lot. Green is my favorite color, so I'm in love with this cover. Next, I got Atomic Habits by James Cleary. This is a book that I see like everywhere, especially on like YouTube and stuff. So we're getting in that girl aesthetic for 22, but like make it healthy. And yeah, that's what we're going for. So I picked up this book. I really want to start reading it soon, but I just have a lot on my reading list right now. So hopefully this one gets picked up sooner rather than later. So I got First Comes Like. I don't know anything about this, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the cover somewhere. The other book that I got with this was Actor A.G. From. So that one was not random. This one was random to get the buy one half off deal. It's just a random romance. I have no idea what it's about, but like I said, I'm trying to write a romance novel this year, so as many romances as I can read, the better. And I just picked this one up. Also, when I was at Barnes & Noble, literally today I picked this up because if you all know me, you'll know that my favorite book is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, and Hanya Yanagihara just released their third novel called To Paradise, and of course I had to pick it up. Look at this. It is a thickie, but I am very excited to get my heart literally shattered into a billion pieces by this novel. So, and speaking of getting my heart shattered into a billion pieces, I also not thrifted, but I got it at a secondhand bookstore in Minneapolis. I got The Great Believers by Rebecca Maki. I've seen this book compared to A Little Life a ton, so this will be another one that'll just shatter my heart in pieces, and I am ready for it. Again, another book that is going to shatter my heart in pieces, so I've been told, is Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. Picked this one up at Target, I think. Very excited to read it. Anyways, I've owned this for a while. This isn't included in the haul, but I'm going to read Normal People first and then Beautiful World, Where Are You? Don't know why I felt you needed to know that. Next, I got this book for Christmas. It's called Being Lutheran by Trevor Sutton. If you know me, I am religious. I am Lutheran. So my aunt gave me this book to use as like a devotional while I'm at school. So, not a devotional, but like, I read faith theology related books a lot, so this will be one that I read when I'm at school, which I appreciate a lot. Thank you, Jennifer, if you're watching this. She also gave me another one. Hold up. She also gave me Spirituality of the Cross. It was like on my bookshelf, so I had to go grab it. Don't know as much about this one, but equally as excited to read it. Next, I got this book like way early on in break. Like I got it at Barnes & Noble on my way home from school. And that is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Obviously, I already read it and devoured it. This is my friend Maddie's favorite book, so I wanted to give it a read, and I loved it. I think I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. But another book that I got is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I'm challenging myself to read a book a month that's like outside of my comfort zone, so like Six of Crows, and also Dark Places by Gillian Flynn, because I'm a romance / like literary fiction person, not as much of like a thriller, horror, fantasy person, so this is a bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm excited to give it a try. Another one that like is kind of outside of my comfort zone because it's like a mystery, but I also have a feeling I'm gonna love, is A Study in Charlotte, which I know is like the great-great-granddaughter of Sherlock Holmes and the great-great-grandson of Watson, like solve a mystery together. I don't know, I feel like this is gonna be really cute and wholesome, not gonna lie. Don't know why I feel like that, but my friend Maddie is obsessed with Sherlock, so I'm reading this in honor of her. Lastly, I think, is this the last one that I got? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like I got more books. Yes, I did. Anyways, one of the last books that I got is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Again, I'm an English major. I feel like I need to be reading the classics, and John Steinbeck, East of Eden, definitely is a classic. It's also Emma Chamberlain's favorite book, so that's funky and fresh, I guess. I'm a little intimidated by this, not gonna lie, especially because I have literally no idea what it's about, but want to read it at some point, just to say that I've read it, you know? I'm probably going to read it at some point for, like, class, probably. I don't know. I know nothing. Next, I have Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I read City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert and loved it. This is her memoir, I believe. I don't know. My aunt said something to me about it before, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's all the books that I bought over break. Or, not bought, but, like, accumulated over break, which I feel like I'm missing some, but also that's ridiculous because I have a literal ass pile on my legs of all of these books that I accumulated. And so that's a little stressful, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to get back to school and to give you some school-related content along with book-related content. I think that will be really, really good, really prime. My goal with this channel is to, like, have it be my everyday life, but just a little bit more bookish. So, like, filming, like, college vlogs and days in my life and, like, whatever, while also throwing in book videos, like, once a month, just because books are obviously something that I love and care a lot about because I'm an English education major. So, yeah. That's all I've got for you today. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. I'd really appreciate it if you were interested in my life enough to watch it. I don't know. I just really love documenting my life and sharing it on the internet, and so if you want to follow along, feel free to subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. Also, if you liked this video, give it a like, I guess. I don't know. If you want to, I guess I'm just saying the things that YouTubers are supposed to say. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Hopefully the next video you'll see from me is when I'm back at school. I'm hoping that my next video will be like setting up my bookshelf for college and a bookshelf tour. I think that'd be really fun. And yeah, okay, so, I don't know how to end videos. I don't have an outro, but bye.